you guys, my name is Sarah. I am the dye designer, the knitter, the crocheter, I am all the things behind Denim and Rain, and this is my Whatevercast, where I chat about, well, whatever I feel like, which is usually knitting and crafting of some shape or form. Also today my hair is super frizzy. It is really dry, which is making my hair just do all the weird and crazy things. Plus pregnancy hormones probably don't help anything. But I am 38 weeks tomorrow, so I'm very close to the end. I just have a couple more weeks to go. Kind of hoping maybe baby decides to come this weekend. Thinking that would be good. I just hope baby doesn't come right before Thanksgiving because, well, I'm hosting Thanksgiving this year. And if baby does decide to come before then, well, I guess we'll just have to postpone Thanksgiving for a short little bit. So yeah. I feel like there was something else I was going to tell you guys before I jump right in, but... Oh, I do remember. I lied. I remember. I'm having a sale currently. Everything made to order and my yarn is all 20% off. And that goes through the 26th. And I don't know what day that is. But it goes through the 26th. And after that, I will be closing my shop because, well, I will be having a baby. And not in the right headspace to be taking orders and packaging orders and stuff. But if you do place an order, say within that time of the sale, and I do have baby within like this weekend, I will still promise I will get your orders out still. I'm currently today going to be working on making some bear hoods and bonnets that have already come in. So yeah, that's what my day holds for me. Along with making some Chex Mix, because Chex Mix is amazing. Also cleaning my house, because it looks like a bomb went off in here. And I'd want to keep it as clean as possible before baby comes, so that way I don't have to worry about it. But anyways, let's get into what I've been working on. I think first I will start with the boring things that I have finished, because all the things I have finished are boring. And of course, none of the things I have finished have their tails woven in. But, you know, that's how I roll. Dishcloth. This is Grandma's dishcloth. I don't remember the designer of it, but it's a free pattern on Ravelry. I knit the version with the holes, and this is just knit out of, I don't know, the cheap cotton that you get. I think it's like peaches and cream or sugar and cream, something like that. So there's dishcloth number 1. And then we have dishcloth number 2 that is made up of the scraps. And these are going to be for my mom. She already has one in this color, so I figured she'll have a set of 3. So yeah, just gotta sew those tails in. Yay. This next thing is for my little brother. I know it looks tiny, but it stretches huge. The magic of ribbing. This is knit out of Caron Simply Soft in an orange colorway. Do not ask me what colorway because I honestly have no idea. But yeah, it's super stretchy and has, I mean, it's really long. It was like miles of ribbing. I was like, is this thing ever going to freaking end? And I didn't do any type of decreasing at the top. I literally just sewed it all together so it's like super bunchy at the top. But yeah, his favorite color is orange, so that's why it is orange. So yeah, I don't imagine him wearing this on a day-to-day basis, like out to do things. But he works in an auto shop. So this would be perfect in winter when they have the bay doors open and his head is cold. And nobody cares what you look like in a shop. So why not rock your favorite color as a hat? So yeah, Care on Simply Soft. I don't remember what size needle I knit on. I just kind of made it up as I went along, because that's how I roll. I don't usually work off of patterns. I just kind of make it my own stuff. Let's see. Then now I'm working on a lot of things. I was pretty monogamous there for a little while, working on just 2 things. But I'm back to working on a million projects at once. So this first one is super exciting. Another dishcloth. This one, same pattern that Grandma's with the holes, and this is like it's kind of, I don't know, from here it looks like it's showing it more red on screen. It's kind of a corally pink. So super exciting. Dishcloths, whoop whoop. Next I have, this is for my brother's fiance. Ooh, this is like a big giant mess. Got a giant tangle of yarn. Hold on, here we go. Let me see if I can find the actual project in the midst of the tangled yarn. This, I will show you the mess of yarn, because this is terrible. I don't even know what's going on here. Meanwhile, I'm showing this giant tangle of yarn, and my child comes out and whispers, "I have to go potty." Okay. But anyways, this giant tangle, I have 2 balls of the velvet yarn because I'm holding them together, holding it double. I am making a headband. Isn't it so pretty? It will be a big old headband, and we'll have the twist in the top. I am knitting these on my Knit Picks US 11. I think that is the 7mm or the 8mm. I don't remember. But I'm just, again, making it up as I go along. And yeah, so that's for brother's fiance. This next one is also for my brother's fiance. Another chunky knit. If you watched my last episode, I had a different cowl scarf going. But it wasn't working. It wasn't working for me. It was gonna take me way too long. So we frogged it and we started something new. This is same yarn. This is just a bulky acrylic that I picked up from Walmart that was super cheap and in a big gigantic ball. Let me hold on just a half second. I'm back. My daughter Claire has a little bit of a stomach ache, so she was like coming through the house making all of the moaning and groaning sounds. She's not running a fever or anything, so gotta keep an eye on her and see what's going on. But anyways, giant ball of bulky acrylic, and I am making the herringbone pattern, which is super pretty, and this will be a double loop scarf for her. And I am knitting these on my 12mm, which is the US 17s, and these are my lake needles. I don't know how to pronounce them. They're really pretty, like, driftwood needles. I love them. I wouldn't mind having the whole set, but that's a lot of money. I also wouldn't mind having the set of Chow-Goo needles. But yeah, that's not gonna happen. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Oh, this one is a fun one. So my fingering weight socks that I finished, the Hermione Everyday ones, quite a while ago. I was wearing them. This is probably only my second or third time wearing them. There's a giant hole in the back of the leg. Not in the heel. No. Not where you think it would be, back here or on the bottom. Nope. On the leg. And there's broken strand. So I think it got caught on something, broke it, and then started unraveling, and I was sitting on the couch knitting on something, and I looked down and hole. So I have to repair this. I think the culprit may have been my washing machine. I didn't separate them out because my husband was doing the laundry, and I didn't pull these out so they wouldn't go through the wash. I mean, it's a super wash with nylon, so they didn't shrink or anything, and I actually really like the way they feel now that they've gone through the wash. But our washing machine kind of attacks things. I have like towels with holes in them. I've put shirts in there that come out with holes in them. So it likes to eat clothing and towels and socks apparently. So usually I put anything that's like lacy or like delicate, like socks. I usually put them in a bag and then put it in the washing machine, but that didn't happen, so I have a feeling washing machine ate my handmade socks. Not happy about it, but it's fixable. I think I have some extra of this yarn in a ball somewhere, so yeah. I've never patched socks before, but who knows, we'll see how it goes. But anyways, on the subject of socks, I've been working on my Christmas socks, which will not be done by the end of Amy's the Stranded podcast sock along. It's not gonna happen because the end of that is the end of November, and then this is my first sock. I've just hit the heel flap. So yeah, these will not be done because I'm trying to focus all my time on getting Christmas knitting done for everybody, gift knitting. So yeah, but this yarn is a superwash nylon 4-ply that I dyed up myself. This is a colorway that is not available in my shop, but this is vintage ornament, vintage ornament. And then this is Ice Caves, which is available in my shop in a fingering weight, which again, on sale. Make sure you check that out. So yeah, I would like to have them done by Christmas. We'll see how my gift knitting goes. I'm almost, I feel like, done. I have to finish that scarf, the headband. I have the sleeves on my sister's sweater. I have my dad's second pair of fingerless gloves, which I'm going to show you in a minute here. And then I have like some other stuff, like if I can get them done, that would be great. A sweater for my sister's baby, and then I need to knit a sweater for my 2 boys, a newborn sweater for baby, and then Benjamin has been asking me for a sweater, so gotta do that too. So we'll see. I should be able to get all of this done well before the middle of December, because babies sleep a lot, so I'm hoping during my recovery time I can just sit next to napping baby in it. Maybe. We'll see. But anyways, next thing happens to be for baby. This thing I'm trying to pump out. I'll probably have it done today, I'm hoping, because I want to put it in my bag that I'm packing for the hospital. It's packed, but I needed a little newborn beanie, so I am knitting baby a beanie. This is just a basic 2x2 rib with stockinette, and then I decided to make it a little fancy and add a little cable. Just one little cable, because why not? I am knitting these on my double point needles, Don't ask me what brand because I don't remember. They're like the cheap metal kind. I really like them though. So yeah, this is Carry-On Simply Soft in the Country Blue colorway. I really like this yarn for baby knits. I know some people say they like don't like using acrylic and stuff, but you know what? Acrylic is cheap and babies spit up and you have to throw these things in the wash all the time. I know they're not super breathable, but it's the middle of winter, so I'm not really super concerned about it. So, yeah. I mean, ideally, yeah, I'd love to knit everything out of wool and high quality cotton, but budget doesn't really allow for that. So, we'll use a nice, super soft acrylic for babies. The next thing is my daughter's sweater, which I've knit most of in one day, and then it's been pushed to the side for a while now. But this is the haiku. I had this problem last time. It's the red heart fuzzy yarn. So here it is. It's a little sweater for my daughter. It is a colorwork yoke sweater. This is my first time knitting a yoke sweater and a colorwork sweater, so you know. And then the bottoms of the sleeves have just a little tiny bit of colorwork, not a lot. It's just kind of like got a couple of points, and then comes down to the 2x2 rib. It's a 2x2 rib at the top. But oh my goodness, you guys, this thing is so freaking fuzzy. I didn't do any short row shaping at the top. I did do, I think, just one. I think I did one, maybe two short rows for the back of the bottom of the sweater. Fits are good though. I've tried it on her a couple times. I finished the one sleeve. I have my little stitch markers to mark my decreases. So when I worked the sleeve, I knew where my decrease is in. So I've hit one decrease so far on the second sleeve, and I just have, you know, this much more to go, which is a bulky yarn, so it should go pretty fast. I'm hoping also to have this one done today. So goal is to finish baby hat, finish sweater, and get halfway through my my Etsy orders and make checks bags and clean the house. So, you know, I don't have anything else going on today. And you know, I probably want to edit this video and publish it, but I like to overextend myself. It's how I roll. Okay, I think I have one thing left. I know, because I haven't shown you hardly anything. This last thing is for my dad for Christmas. I already showed you guys the fingerless mitts. I finished for him, but I decided I wanted to knit him a second pair, and this pair is a little fancier than the last pair. So following the same concept of that free pattern I got off of Ravelry, but I changed the math just a hair and have started working cables and stuff. I'm making up my own pattern. But since I've made them now once, I had an idea of what I was doing. So yeah, I'm super happy with it. I have just a little slip stitch cable and then a type of antler cable and then another slip stitch cable on the side. I was contemplating doing a mitten flap on this one, but I asked my mom and she said he would probably think it would get in the way. So we're going to not do that. I have maybe maybe 5 more rows to go, and then I will start working on the fingers on the thumb and finish this guy up and then start the other one. But the cable is actually working up really fast and makes the whole thing, I feel like, go faster because I'm like, ooh, I want to get to the next row. Ooh, I want to get to the next row. So, yeah. And the cables are super easy because I only really need to put one stitch at a time on a needle, on a cable needle, so it's knitting really nicely. But this is Knit Picks. This is their Wool of the Andes Superwash. I wanted to have the superwash for my dad because then my mom can just toss them in the washer and dryer and not worry about them. Because last time I knit him a hat, it was not superwash. It ended up in the washer and dryer and is now my son's hat. So, and I'm knitting these on my ChowGoo Red Lace 3.5 millimeter. And this is the worsted weight base. So I bought 2 balls. I will definitely not need both balls, but I'm figuring maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll make Ben a little miniature pair of mittens because my last pair of mittens did not turn out so good for him, so maybe I'll knit him a new pair. We'll see what I have left. So yeah, that's all I have to show you today. I feel like I talked really, really fast. But I'm also trying to hurry so I can get all my normal things done and get some other stuff done. And then, oh, I also wanted to tell my husband to get down the Christmas decorations so I can start decorating. I know some people are like adamant, can't decorate until after Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving and Christmas are really close this year and I'm expecting a baby any day now, so I kind of want to get the decorating done now. So I can like come home with baby and it's Christmas and I don't have to think about it. Plus I love decorating for Christmas, so I'm very ready. I did buy a wreath today because, I mean, we've been married almost 7 years now, or no, we've been married for 7 years, working on our 8th. This is our 8th Christmas together and no wreath. Don't ask me why. I actually bought one from IKEA. It's like a boxwood wreath. That was really pretty, but I put it on my light above my dining room table for my sister's baby shower. And once I put it up, I was like, that looks really cute and would be super good for Christmas. And then when my sister showed up, she's like, that would actually be really cute as a Christmas decoration. I was like, hey, imagine that. That's why I was gonna just leave it up. Because I also have a string of those little LED battery lights going around, so it makes it super cute. But yeah, finally have a wreath. I made a big bow for it that's a little sloppy and very rustic. We'll just go with rustic, that I tied onto it. But and then I'm going to have my husband hang the Christmas lights because I can't go on top of the house or climb on a ladder. So I told him, I was like, well, this year you get to do it, which usually I really like to hang the Christmas lights, but this year it's his thing because I don't want to topple over with a baby in my stomach. Probably not the best idea in the world. So it is, he freaked out the other day when I was standing on a chair hanging something up. I was like, it's just a chair, it's got 4 feet on it, it's not going anywhere, but he wasn't very happy with me, so guess what? Now he has to do it. But I'm like super tempted to get the stuff down from the attic, but in order to get up in the attic I have to bring in a ladder and then I have to like jump up and down, and I'm like, yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. Probably not the brightest idea because my balance is not super great right now. But anyways, now I'm just rambling about absolutely nothing relevant at all. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this random video. My Whatevercast. I think I'm on episode like 12 or something like that. Who knows? I never announce what episode it is because that's how I roll. But anyways, go check out my sale on Etsy. I also have a code for Fiverr for my Ravelry and Etsy for my patterns. I did take the code off of the yarn because the code for the yarn was only 15%, where my sale is for 20%, so I just took that code off of there. So feel free to go shop some yarn for your Fiverr partner or for yourself. Treat yourself. But you will find all the links to all the things that I have down below in the description box. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook and Etsy and Ravelry and all the places. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and have a fabulous rest of your day and a great weekend. And happy Thanksgiving, because I'm sure I will not be on here before then. So